welcome to Orthodox Techie channel again. I hope you all doing good. So this is Vinod. Last session I promised you all I'm going to show you how to create a chatbot using Python. Yes, today we are going to see how to create a chatbot using Python. So what is the special about this chatbot using Python, right? So we come across a lot of chatbot. So I have posted a lot of videos in my channel how to create a chat using like Lewis, using Google Dialogflow. So this chatbot is something different. So today we are going to see we are not going to consume any API services. We are not going to use Lewis and we are not going to use Google Dialogflow. We are going to use our own data set. Okay, so we are going to feed our own data set to our chatbot. Here you can able to see the analytical library, because here is a natural language talking is a Python library that you have to download. You can easily download from the Python library. And as well we are also talking about the DNN. DNN is nothing but the deep neural network. How many of them knows about the deep neural network? So using the TensorFlow, with the help of TensorFlow and TFLearn, we are going to achieve that DNN. It's a 4-line of code. So hope you all surprised how the DNN is works. So I'm not going to present any PPT here, and I'm not going to like explain what is that deep neural network. Maybe we'll see about what is CNN, DNN and RNN, because CNN is nothing but convolution neural network, DNN is nothing but the deep neural network, and RNN is nothing but the recurrent neural network. And each neural network have its own priority and own functionality, right? So there is a lot of difference between the RNN, CNN and DNN, but it's a kind of it's a way of algorithm, or it's a way of right machine learning algorithm to train your data sets, train your model. So that's the topic we are take a look at later. So today we are going to see how to use the DNN and in our Python library. Okay, and as well, and how to talk with your chatbot. Here as of now we are seeing like it's a kind of text format, so you can chat with your chat with your chatbot using like message format in the WhatsApp format, and whatever the text format. But here what we are trying is, right, so I just try one step ahead. I integrated the speech recognition in this chatbot, so you can easily talk to the bot. Use your microphone, with the help of your microphone. Okay, so what is the prerequisites? Without wasting time, I'm going to explain, and I'm going to tell you what is the prerequisite software for setting these environment, setting those Python environment. Maybe it is very difficult for the freshers who are who are new to this Python, right? So it's quite tough. If you have any question, right, so you can post your questions on the comment section, or you can like yeah, you can post your questions on the comment section, so I'll try to answer this question. So the entire session, or the video is going to be it's talking about the chatbot, right? So what is the prerequisites? The Python 3.6 is the main prerequisite, so you have to download the Python 3.6, because please note down this point. The lower version of 3.5 and the higher version of 3.7, it doesn't support it for this code, because the TFLearn is supporting alone for 3.6. what we have in this code, it will not support. So because there might be some changes happened in the 3.7, and there might be some changes missed in the 3.5. so make sure you are installing the 3.6 Python on your machine. And let me show you how to do that. So open your terminal like this, type Python. After installing the Python, download from the website and installing the Python, you can see here, right, this is a 3.6 and 10. So I've just downloaded the Python of 3.6 10. Make sure you have uninstalled whatever the version you have already installed on your machine. Okay, so it may be cause into the confusion, so you may be confusion you will get into the confusions of 3.5 and 3.6 and 3.7. So please avoid that. Uninstall all Python version and try to install the 3.6 alone. Okay, so I'm installing the 3.6 here. I'm into the 3.6 now, and after installing your Python version, I'm just quit. You have to create the environment. Sorry, you have to create a Conda environment. Conda in the sense it's nothing but the Anaconda environment. We call this Anaconda environment. Now to do that, it's a command we have. It's a Conda create -n, and whatever the name you would like to go for it. I said like bot. I'm giving like a bot, followed by the Python version. So if you give this command, it will download the Python 3.6 and setting that environment in the name called bot. So that what I did. So you can see here, right, at 3.6 in the environment called bot. Okay, so this is how it works. Let me go here. I want to close this one, clear out. Come on guys, maybe I go for it and clear it down. It's nothing here. Okay, so this is how it will create an environment for you guys. Oh my god, again it will happen. And after creating this environment, you have to activate your environment, Python environment. How to do that? Conda activate, and the name of the Python environment which you gave, like bot. So if you did that, you can see here, right, bot in the prefix of source workspace. So it means that bot environment is activate. Okay, now after activate your bot, you can try check with the Python, type Python and check your version, whether you are into the 3.6 version or not. Okay, clear yourself. I'm just clearing it. So I think this is the basic prerequisites. You have to install Python 3.6 first, and after that you have to create your Conda environment in the with the name of your own bot or chatbot, whatever the bot, and after that you have to activate that bot and the Conda environment using the Conda commands. Okay, and what else we need to? And we need to install NLTK library from Python. Okay, it will be the command called like pip install NLTK. Okay, and pip install TensorFlow, and pip install TFLearn, and pip install speech recognition. Okay, so this is whatever the imported file you could find in the video session. Try to install that in the command called pip install and followed by the library name. Okay, okay, let me start coding. Close this one and go to the Python chatbot for this. Okay, pip install TensorFlow. I've already shown that one, guys, right? Let me delete that, delete all these things from here. Okay, first start up with the import NLTK. Okay, from NLTK we need a stem. it's a stem lenser, we call this a stem lenser. Okay, sorry, Lancaster. Import that Lancaster and assign that stemmer into the Lancaster stemmer. Okay, and import nummify. It's a logical operations which is done in the Python, and import tflearn. Tflearn is nothing but the TensorFlow learn. Okay, import TensorFlow, that is the must one. Import JSON because we have a JSON dataset. And import random. Let me explain you what is the random in later. Import pickle. Okay, and import OS. If you are a Mac user, you have to install this OSL so that you could able to use your speech recognition. Okay, and after that import your speech recognition as well, and import web browser, supporting for web, and import the engine, speech recognition engine, and it will lead you to configure the voice, help you to configure the voice and the volume size and all those stuffs. Okay, I think we importing the necessary library. So if you find any error on the importing, right, so you have to install on the terminal first, like this. For example, if I not finding the PyTSX3 library, just go with the pip install and PyTSX3. So before installing this library files on your machine, right, so make sure you are into the bot environment. Okay, so make sure you are installing all the library and importing all the libraries on your Python file. Let me explain you the JSON dataset. We require a dataset before starting the code. You have to download this dataset from the website. It's a free course and you can easily find out this dataset. So it's a kind of resemblance. It's a similar to the it's a similar dataset format to the Lewis what we discussed previously. So you can find out the term called intent, okay, and the tag, patterns, and response. So this is the format you have to create your JSON dataset, because the intent is nothing but finding your actions, entire actions. It will be accumulated into a single array form of dataset, and after that the tag is pointing all of the actions like greeting, good boy, age, name, and all those stuffs. And pattern is nothing but the set of words you are going to given to train your bot, and the response is nothing but based on your patterns it will be giving your response. So how this dataset is going to be work, let's see. The first step, we are going to import. Okay, before that let me set my speech recognition first. Okay, I'm going to set a recognizer. I think it's recognizer. I hope it is right. Maybe I can miss something. Let's see at the end of the compiling. Recognizer again. Okay, okay, I created 3 recognizer variables, and I create an engine as well. Why are representing the engine variable object? Python 3 followed by initiate. Okay, it will initiate my engine, TSX3 engine, and I am just giving a voices of engine dot get property instead of voices. You can set your voice whatever the voice you would like to, in terms of male voice, female voice, or else there is one more option is called you can record your voice and give your voice itself, right? Set property, I'm just giving a voice. I just go with the first voice, whatever the voice in the library. Okay, I'm not doing any recorded voice here, and follow by the ID. It will take it and go for the volume. Setting up the volume engine of get property, setting the volume, and engine to set the property. Make sure you get the property and set the property again, that's more important. And put the volume, sorry, maybe it's spelled wrong, volume, and I'm going to rate that one is 10 0. Rate is equal to engine, and I get the property and put the rate. Okay, I get the voices and set the voices, and get the volume and set the volume. Now get the rate and set the rate for that. Don't worry about it if you find any difficult on this, and you can easily relate with that. Okay, this is the extra effort which I put, because we need to talk with the bot, right? So this is the extra effort which is put. So if you don't want it, if you don't feel it is necessary to learn, right, so you can exclude this portion alone. Okay, so after this setting, so here's the really challenges is going to be happen. So we are trying to read the JSON set first, because everything happened on the JSON set, right? So we are going to read the JSON set first. I'm starting with the reading JSON set, right? With open is the syntax of Python. I'm giving the file name here, instance.json. Give the alias name for that, and giving data is equal to, I'm going to load that file into the data variable. Just load it and then put it into the file format. Okay, that's it. So after did that, okay, I'm just load my JSON file into the data variable. I'm going to try first. I'm opening a pickle file. Try to open pickle file. Let me explain you what is the pickle. I'm just naming it called data.pickle or by RB. Sorry, it's like RB. Can as an F function. Okay, so why we try to open a pickle first? In the try cases, we are trying to open a data.pickle. So data.pickle, we don't have a data.pickle file itself, right? But we are trying to open the data.pickle. Why in the sense, right? First time, the first time when we're trying to open a JSON file, data set, and it will train this data set, and it will form a one data.pickle file, and that file is the trained file for the right, after training all those data set, it will create a data.pickle, and that is the trained model for your for the AI part. So the code will not train each and every time, so it will train once. If any changes happen on your data set, only it will be lead to the training portion. Other than that, it will refer the existing data pickle file format. So it is a package, it's kind of package, yeah. Okay, now we are creating a words, labels, maybe spelled wrong, labels, training output. Okay, so I'm load all this object into the F format. Okay, I did that. So it in that file contains the words, labels, and training and output, all these things. So make sure your first try to load your data pickle, and if except if it is not there, data pickle is not there, I'm going to do what I'm going to do here, right? I'm going to do the words. I'm creating a words array object and labels array object, docs x array object, and docs y. Okay, so I think we are running out of time. So we are not, don't worry about it, don't worry about this video. So we are not going to end up with this session alone. This session is going to be split up into the multiple part, so make sure you can refer, right? You can follow me with the next part of session. So this session is not going to end up here, so it will be split up into the multiple parts. So this is the part 1 video which I have took, so you can follow me into the part 2 video, okay, if you are really interested on this coding. Thank you so much.